Good morning and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe along. And today I'm just getting T6 ready to get the spiker on and the roller on. I'm going to go out and do the school fields, just the rugby pitches and the football pitches. I don't know what day it is or what date it is, I just know it's somewhere between Christmas and New Year in that messy period. So I don't know when this video will be coming out because we're doing all sorts of little bits. So if it's in the new year, I hope you've had a good New Year and a good Christmas. And yeah, jump on T6 now, get it backed up to the spice. Spiker on the back, roller on the front. So when we get there, I'll jump off, show you around it properly, how it works and what it does. Just as whining because someone walking on the footpath with a dog right down there. So yeah, that's just a spiker on a bar. You see all like stars along it. But like I say, I'll show you when we get there. And what we're doing is we're going across with a roller on the rugby pitches and football pitches to get them nice and flat. And then once they're nice and flat, with the front roller on the front, the spiker goes over it, put some nice slits in it to aerate it, get some air in there to help it dry and let water drain away through that top sort of compacted bit from where everyone's been running. So yeah. Like I say, we'll have a look. So I'm here now and you can see that that's done because look how nice it stripes it. And what we're taking out is, so you see all these bits of soil, they're like where footprints have been in it and it's made sort of little ruts. So it's flattening all them off with the roller first. We'll go have a look around the front. See it all striped up there. So the roller's taking out them lumps. See they're all flattened down here. And it's also where the tractor's been running through the year with the grass cutter, because that leaves its wheelings. And then plus it's nice and wet at the minute, well not, it's just sort of moist if you know what I mean, whereas this is what I haven't done. So it's got worm hills and it's all a bit uneven. So that roller levels it off, and then the spiker, you can see here, they're like the stars. They're going sort of, well, that deep into the soil all the way across there and leaving slits in it and a little roller to just pack it in afterwards. And them slits are what are letting air in there and getting water to drain away as well. So do it a lot of good and it looks smart when you've done it as well. It's a really satisfying job to be fair. So yeah, that's what it is. Leaves a real nice stripe like that. Rusty can have a good run about. Alright kid. So yeah, I'll carry on with this and get onto the football pitches up there then. We've never really understood it, but if you can see that pitch back there, it's a lot browner. So whenever they come out and do PE and stuff and play football on the field, they always use the same pitch. They never sort of use the other one. So this one that I'm on currently, which is that way, the posts are there, very little wear on the pitch, like more or less nothing at all. Whereas that far one, it's really muddy because that's had all the use on it. And that means I have now got a bit of mud sticking to the roller, if you can see there. There's a scraper on top that is cleaning it off a bit, but yeah, you can really see that far end where it's a lot darker because it's just had that much traffic on it. So really it needs alternating and use them an even amount, because the rugby pitch hasn't been used at all. This pitch has hardly been used, and then that's been absolutely hammered. So yeah, could do with that changing out a bit just to look after it a bit better and keep, well, stop ruining it basically. So just coming back down the lane to the farm now. Managed to get 2 schools done today. Done a good job of it as well, to be fair. And then had to stop because we've got to get some horses in before it gets dark. And it's getting on now. As you can see, sun is setting and it comes down fast, even though we are getting longer and longer days now. So just thought I'd show you coming down the lane now. The beans look better than they looked last year, which is super annoying. But it won't be long and we're starting doing some work in that field. Once we're into the new year, get through February, I would have said, and be some movement in there. I've seen that that's about the time of year that they'll be getting the Tatey land started work, so it's quite nice land, so they might get on it earlier than some other land because it stays pretty dry. So yeah, we'll see on that. But yeah, the grass is, if you remember, I had this sort of end of it here to kill some of the grass, and it has come back again, which isn't a bad thing, just as long as it doesn't go to seed before they come and spray it off before they start working it. So yeah, I'll get back to the farm now, get this parked up and some horses to get in, and then I might clean the pickup. At Lee's this morning, we've just been out spending some money and going for a breakfast. We've been to 4x4 accessories, got many things. Have a look at what we've got, and then these bars are coming off now. First thing we bought is a bar to go under there, protection bar, so I'm going to get that unwrapped now and get it bolted on. So I've just been under there and I've dropped in some bolts there. Can you just see them there hanging out of that chassis rail, which that bar will lift up to them and I'll get the nuts on. Bit of an annoying one. I've gone to fit it on and the brackets just don't seem long enough, so where they go up there, it's touching all the bumper if you tighten it up. So I think the best option is to make some spacers so it drops it down a bit and tighten it up then and see how that. So we've had a B&Q trip. We've got some threaded bar to make some longer bolts because they're having it. This piece of metal, which is going to be a spacer that we'll cut and it'll fit on there. We'll drill it and that'll be how much room we need then. So a bit of manufacturing because it's turned into a big snarl, and then we'll be able to get it back on there. So that's one bracket made. Cut that box section or channel section stuff and drilled the hole through. So space it out, drop it down a bit. I'm going to paint that, and then we have just done some homemade bolts. Couldn't get any long enough, so I got threaded bar, welded some nuts on ends, they're just cooling down, and then have a go. So got a spacer blocks, painted red oxide to protect them so they won't rust. Got us homemade bolts, put a bit of red oxide with welded nuts on ends. And it's time to lift it on now, see if we can get it to go on.
Just far that way, is it? Go.
Yeah, I did that. So you can see now that we've put them spacers in that are red oxide up and got them all bolted up. And it's still touching a bit, but it's a lot better, and as it should be. A little gap in the middle, you see light through. But yeah, solid. And it looks really smart. I feel like it's just finished it off. Yeah, that's it. Beefed it up a lot. Got a protection bar up front. It looks a lot smarter. Eventually we've just got the sports bars off, but it does mean that there's a few marks in here, so I'm going to get some rubber grommets to hold them, to cover them. And then if anyone wants to buy any Mitsubishi L200 sports bars, they're welcome to them. I'm going to get us crossbars on. The next job now is Lee's just put all that back together so it's good for selling. And we're going to get these crossbars, got two of them, across the back of here, which is where roof tent is going to fit. So we've just got one bar fitted. Pretty easy compared to what my van was, so you got to put these little slots in there, then these pads on, and then bars on top and bolts through. So it's going pretty well. that is them on. Looking much smarter. Just need to get the little grommets to fill them holes and just sand them a bit and touch them up. Same on them ones. Then it'll be very smart. But yeah, much prefer them and get a roof tent on it. The bar on too. And the new interior mats, which are nice moulded, heavy duty. Can't see them that well. Same on both sides. They're moulded in and the waterproof composite that can be pushed off. So before accessories and wheels, what a shop, could have spent thousands, but just got what I needed. Really. Good morning, back this morning, and can you guess what we're doing by that? We're just taking the wheels off T6 again and getting the proper tractor tyres on it, because it's only tractor at front linkage. There's a lot of snow forecast this weekend and we've got a snow plough for it, so if we needed we can get that on it. And next week we've got a load of sandbags to shift for the new trailer. So what I'm going to do is get the new trailer on it, get the extension on it, and get that all ready to go. So got the wheels changed, see there. Just going to hook the new trailer up and see how easy we can get the extension lined up and get that all bolted on. Then we're good to go next week. And might just give this a clean off and get windows clean, because you can't see right, look. When the sun's like this, it's really bad for seeing out. And then we've got some hay to move, some straw to move, and got the muck to push up. So a few jobs this afternoon. So this morning Lee has given me on changing the wheels, so big thanks to Lee again, always helping us out, and getting the extension on the trailer. So it's all lined up now, and all I'm doing now, I just want to, got these flashing lights, so I'm going to put one of them smack bang in the middle there, just because of the extension on it, so you see where it's up to, and if we have anything that hangs over, like we're hopefully going to make a, well I am going to make a, you know, a frame to come off the back of here, so it'll sort of be like a two pieces up there, one across the top and then two more pieces at either side, and we'll be able to put the rugby posts on so they'll hang over a bit. So if we've got a flashing light there, you can see that it's still nice and safe. So I'm just getting that wired. Got the light on, it works ish. It's not really a flashing light, it's just a light. So I'm gonna have to order another one, I think, because I've tried everything. Can't get it to just be a flasher, it's just a light, so that's a shame. Well, I'll get another one ordered and it can go on there, and I need one for edge cutter anyway, so at least I know there's power to it. Got the hay in now for the horses, just lifted the arms up on this and put some tennis balls in them so the pipes don't get stuck. I'm just going to drop the trailer off until we do it next week, starting Monday. Then tractor can fit in the shed over the weekend because it's going to be really cold. So that's my plan now. Need to take ramps out as well, they're in the way. It's quite a bit longer with that extension. It's a bit deceiving, to be fair, because when the sides are up it makes it look shorter, but it's actually a pretty long trailer, it's a good size. So I've ordered some flashing lights as well, so they should come tomorrow. So I'll either get them on tomorrow Sunday or do it first thing Monday, because it's a quick change. So yeah, I'll just get this dropped off and then tractor away and all these ride-on mowers away that I've had out to change the wheels. Back this morning, it was rather cold and still rather snowy. Got T6 back on trailer, clearing a bit of snow at weekend, and got the new light to go on back of the trailer. So I'm just going to fit that, then get a load of sandbags on it and get some shifted. That's that on, so I've got to flash it back now. It's a lot better, so I'm going to go drop sides down, take ramps out and get some pallets on. That's them all loaded up. It's pretty good with this trailer because we can just put sides up at front and we'll just strap the back one on so they can't slide backwards. Ready to go. Just taking this first load. Look how much water there is from all the snow melting. everywhere. It's running down the lane like a stream. There's water all down the far fields, in the grass fields. It's running all down there off the road. So much water, and there's a lot of places flooding, a lot of roads closed, so they'll be needing these as soon as possible. So I'm going to get to Council Depot it is that I'm going to, get them dropped off and get back for another load, and then that should be all day tomorrow as well. Got 5 loads to take in, 400 bags at a time. Just back to the yard now. Dad's just out clearing some snow, so I'm waiting for him to come back and load us back up. So I'm just going to go for a walk, because I've just been to Wakey with that load, and there's flooding absolutely everywhere. So I'm going to go look at ours, see if you can see there's water stood all the way across there and all down there. So I'm going to go down, see how bad it is, and see how the drains are running. Just looking over to the M62, there's a load of wagons stood still down there as well, so that doesn't look good. The whole M62 going one way is totally standstill. Just something must have happened on there. Oh, I can't believe how wet everywhere is. Why does snow seem to make it so much worse than just rain? This is the grass field, and then the water carries on all the way over there. And just here where I'm walking up to now, it's the pond on the farm. All the water there's a spring in here. All the water for the farm used to be pumped up from this pond to the farm from the spring. And that was all the drinking water and everything. Look at the water running out of the field there. And then it's all sort of comes in here. And we had a load of dead willows in there that were all starting to fall down, so we have started chopping them down because they're all diseased, just to make it safe. So that's why what we're doing here, there's a few, these are to come down, that one's staying. We're just clearing it all because it's flooding around it as well, so we figured if we clear it all, get the drains running properly and everything, because it has got drains out of the pond then into the ditch. That's the old spring and the old well. Look how much that's running out of there. And then on Saturday, I forgot my camera, but me and Dad came down and found a drain at the other side of the pond where it runs out of the pond and into the ditch. So I'm just going to go check that and see how much that's running, and then have a walk down to the far corner where it's really wet. Look at that, that's just running out of the field. So wet. Well, some of the places going over towards Wakefield are absolutely underwater. I've not seen some of the places as bad, and just as you go into Wakefield, there's the bridge where the river comes under, and the water's actually touching the bottom of the bridge. You can't see the sort of arches of the bridge underneath, so pretty bad everywhere. So in there's a plastic pipe which I found the other day, but it wasn't as deep. That could be it there actually. You can just see it down at the bottom because it's a pot pipe around a plastic one. There's some of the splintered trees, look, that are diseased and falling over. So that runs out of there into this ditch. I found the other end of it and cleared that too, so go have a look at that, see how it's running, and then just have a walk down here, see if the other drains down there are running that we tried to clear. Dad's just turned back in Top Up Lane now. He's been to clear a school car park so they can get open tomorrow and get the buses in. He's got a snowplough on the Manitou. We have got 2 snowploughs, there's one for the tractor and one for the Manitou, so making use of them. And I've been shifting the sandbags like you've seen. Oh, that is running well. So this is where the pipe comes out. You can't see it, it's that deep in. The white corrugated pipe at the bottom of there. That's running out of there. There should be some more down there running. That has got some right flow. That there is the land drain, so that goes straight across that field. Then the drains all come into it. It goes at a sort of angle up there. So that is running like hell. That ditch is running. That's running, that's all the surface water from the estate. But that's definitely give them drains a clean out. It's a bit silty, so that might be what was in the pipes, but if nothing else it'll clean them pipes out and done it good. And then if we walk down here, find the other ones that we found when we were doing the digging the ditch out. If you've seen that video, have a look back. We did clear the ditches like sort of after harvest time before we drilled the fields, so they're going to need doing again next year. But yeah, the sun's coming out now as well. It's that deep, to be honest, can't tell if they're running. There's that one there, which it could be, but it's running that fast and deep. I'm not sure. There should be one every 10 yards from there then. There's one there which is running actually. That's running pretty quick, so that's good news. Then there's another one there. Can't really tell if that's running. Can't tell it's underwater. That isn't one that's running, but it is coming off the top. I don't know if my dad's dug that off or something. Or it's just washed its way through, maybe it might have done that. But that's running quite well, I would say. But yeah, these drains should empty all that and get rid of all that, which they're not really running, they need rodding. That's wet through. I can't, oh there's a drain there, can't see it's running again. Rusty's jumping it. The ditch down here, which brings a lot of water from the road, is running, which needs clearing out because there's a bust up there somewhere near the road. You see it coming up now it's frozen, but that's running really well. It just needs a good clear out. You see that there. And then we did dig out the other day, you might have seen a drain here which was really low down there and coming up, which to be fair is bubbling a bit around there, so it could be coming up, but again, hell of a flow to it. And there should be another drain going in there from here, which I'm going to see if I can see now. Drain coming out of the golf course there that they never asked us if they could put in, but they have done. And there's another one further up here. This is where my grandpa thought this drain were coming out, but I would say it's definitely not, because that is not running. So we need the digger down and dig it all out properly to find it, because you can't really tell. Well, there's nothing obvious anyway. Yeah, look at the water. It's bad. I'm going to walk up there now, see that big pond, and head back to the yard. Give the dogs a good walk as well. Dad's back, so get another load of sandbags on. You can see there with the mud where Rusty's run through it how much flow there actually is to it. It's all going that way. To be honest, I think really we need to do some good drainage onto the farm. And the grass field up here, which I'm going to show you, needs draining all the way down here into that ditch. Take that concrete bridge out so we can drop the ditch level, because that's the issue as well. And then get that drained into there, and this drained into there as well. Because it's been that long since the ditches have done, all the pipes are covered in silt, which sounds daft because we have got a digger, but it's recent, and I've only been working back on the farm since May, so time hasn't been like, we haven't had the most time in the world because we've been doing the grass cutting and the farm just between my dad and my grandpa, which my grandpa's easing off a bit now I'm here. He don't have to do as much, but it still helps us out, and we appreciate the help whenever we can and advice and everything, but it just makes his life a lot easier. Not having pressure of having to do things anymore if you don't want to, and they can go away. So yeah, now I'm here, we can get these ditches cleaned out, when we've got this crop off, and hopefully get some drains in. That would be really nice. I dare say that is very, very deep in the middle, because that's a banking down there, look. So by the middle of there, Russ would be swimming, he's probably going to have a look. And then that is drained under here, comes out here, but it's just not coming out fast enough, and really it all wants to be underground all the way down there to stop this, which we might get a chance to do in spring before we drill it, which would be good as well. But yeah, very deep water there. They had instant regret of going in there. You're going in first? Go on then, go get your ball. Gets a lot deeper that way. They're just paddling in it. Russ loves a swim, and it's cleaned them off. Yeah, that is how wet the farm is. So for now, I'm going to head back up to the yard, get this other load of sandbags strapped on with Dad, and council knock off at 3:30, so I'm not going to be able to get back in time. I've only done one load today because we were at a funeral this morning and I had a few other jobs to do. So yeah, that's it. Hope everyone's had a good Christmas and a good New Year, and Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you do everything you wanted to do, and we've got a few jobs coming up that will be quite exciting, and wanting to do a lot more this year and get busier and busier, including all this drainage. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Happy New Year, and we'll see you in the next one, and don't forget to like and subscribe.